Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Corporate Socialite Budgets. In today's video, I will be budgeting the first paycheck of December. So before I start, I do want to send a huge thank you to all of you all that have sent really nice well wishes to my family and prayers just regarding my mom's hospitalization. They have been very comforting and just very grateful for you all. So I have started a new component of my channel where I will be budgeting out her expenses while she is hospitalized. So stay tuned for that. And of course, I still have my expenses from Ohio that I'm also continuing to manage. As time goes on, I guess I will kind of determine whether or not I need to let some of my Ohio things go, such as my apartment. And that's been such a tough decision at this point, just because I pay about $750 for my apartment. So I am quite sure that I may not find something that inexpensive, because I moved there from a $1,400 apartment that was a studio. Now I have a one bedroom that's about $750. So of course that's almost half of what I pay. So I'm still holding on to it for now, but I do think that I will be in Florida for a little bit longer, just based on her recovery and what's all going on with her overall health. So stay tuned. Of course, decisions are just kind of being made rapidly based on different news or updates that we're receiving from the hospital. All right, so to get back into the budget, as you can see, my ready to assign has went down just slightly. So I mentioned in the last video that I did enroll into my company parking garage, which is about $150 a month. So I did set it up through my FSA. So they do deduct a certain portion of my paycheck tax-free now. But the only thing that I am concerned about is I'm not there, but this particular deal or discount is much cheaper. I believe the normal rate per month is $220. They did extend a limited time deal for $155. So I'm determining whether or not I should just unenroll and spare myself the money that comes out of my check each paycheck, or if I should just keep it so I can take advantage of the discount and not have to pay $220 when I do eventually return back to work or back into office. So maybe you guys can give me an idea what you think I should do, but of course everything is just really based on my mom's health overall. So it has went down about $40 each paycheck, so I'm not too concerned. And then also my age of money has started to improve. It is at 23, so I'm getting pretty close to that 30-day mark. All right, so I am going to go ahead and add money into my 1 month ahead, which is going to be the $21.84, which is what I need each month divided by 2. Okay, so that leaves me with about $539. So not too shabby. I think I can manage through that. And also I'm going to tap into my credit card pay down status. So at this moment, there have been some slight changes. So I did put my parking payment on the Capital One card, so that brought it down to 48% paid off, but I think that I may use a different savings fund to cover that, whether it's my emergency fund or something else along the way. And then Discover improved a little bit to 16%, and Chase Sapphire also improved and went up to 34%. So slow and steady, but that's just how things are working out at this point. All right, so now I'm going to cover all of the red flags. Maybe not Batty on the Bus just yet, which is now parking. Maybe I can change the name from Batty on the Bus to Batty in the Garage. I don't even know. I'm going to change the emoji eventually as well, but I'm probably not going to add anything to that one just yet. So I want to make sure everything else is covered, and I believe the stuff I forgot to budget for is mostly parking garages going to visit my mom while she's in there. So I'll take that from ready to assign. Okay, close this down. Cash, home goodies, I don't even know, I think that's a Walmart purchase, but I'm gonna just cover that now. Well, sorry, let me take a step back. I'm only gonna cover the red for now, and then I'll tap back into credit card because I do have a quad pay, which I have no idea what in the world I purchased, but I'm hoping that it's on its last leg of payments. I know I put a flight on there once. I don't know, who knows, but I'm gonna cover it now. All right, and then social lighting. Okay, and then I did mention that I wanted to add another $77.50 back into this when I got paid, so that's what I'm going to do now, because that would have brought me up to that $155 mark. Okay, and then the next $155 would just be what's remaining to go on the Capital One credit card, which I will probably do have from my emergency fund, which I'll do now. Let's do it like this. Move. Let's see if I can do some formulas in this. 155 divided by 2 with 2 fatty, which I know is $77.50, but let's see if it works. Nope, that didn't work. What did I just do? Okay. All right. $77.50 to Batty in the garage. Okay. And I have to start putting some more priority into my emergency fund, just because this particular situation that I'm in at this moment would have been considered an emergency, but if something were to even happen where I wouldn't receive income, I would be in a lot of trouble. So I definitely need to put this on the forefront again. And then I want to reach my goal for Christmas gifts, and I'm not thinking I'm going to spend this entire fund toward Christmas, but I do want to at least feel like I completed a goal. So I'm going to add the $91.66 that's remaining, and I've reached my goal, so I'm happy about that. Maybe some of this money may probably go toward credit cards at this point, I'm not sure, but I do want to make sure my nieces do have a nice Christmas. My mom usually would have bought them tons of gifts for Christmas, but so I don't want them to be completely impacted or their holiday to be taken away at all. All right, so I have 162 left, and I'm thinking I need to go ahead and add that into, okay, I know there's some things that have to be covered, so I want to add more into my Chase Sapphire interest. Maybe I'll do 30 for now. I don't know if it's going to be that much, but I know I owe a decent amount on that card, so I don't know what the interest will actually look like. Okay. I want to add a little bit more toward beauty services. And now I'm going to just cover credit cards. And I really could have just paid that $77.50 off, but we'll see how I do that. So this was easy to cover, so $10.15 there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just cover this. And I probably need to add the remaining to dining out. I went to brunch with my boyfriend yesterday. I spent on the card just hasn't come through yet. Alright, and I think everything is covered as far as overspins. Alright, thank you all so much. I know this is a pretty short video. Thank you all, and have a very festive and happy December.